Lucas Carter was a 24-year-old with big dreams. Growing up, he always had a love for sports, but he was known more for his potential than his achievements. Everyone around him would say, Lucas could go far if he just put his mind to it. And that was the problem. Lucas had never really committed to anything. He was talented, but his interest would wane at the first sign of challenge or discomfort. One day, Lucas saw a flyer for the upcoming Ironheart Marathon, a race known to push participants to their absolute limits, with rugged terrain, extreme weather, and a grueling 26 miles that tested both physical and mental endurance. Something about the race stirred something in him, and he felt a spark. But he knew this challenge was more than just running. It required discipline, something he had struggled with all his life. He told his family, and they were supportive but skeptical. His father even said, "This is a serious commitment. Lucas, are you sure you're ready?" That night, Lucas decided he would prove to himself and everyone else that he could stay committed to something, no matter how hard it got. The journey of self-discipline begins. The next day, Lucas set up a rigorous training schedule. He began waking up at a.m., running several miles before the city had fully woken up. At first, he felt strong, excited, and motivated. But as the weeks went on, the reality of his goal hit him. His legs ached, he was constantly tired, and there were mornings he just wanted to stay in bed. Self-doubt crept in, whispering, "You can skip today. One day won't matter." But each time he felt like giving up, Lucas forced himself to remember his goal. He knew that the only way to make a change was to do something different. So, he set small milestones to keep himself going. 1 more mile, 1 more day, 1 more week. He also found strength in structure. Every night, he would prepare his running. On the day of the Ironheart Marathon, Lucas stood at the starting line, surrounded by seasoned athletes and first-timers alike. As the race began, he ran with a steady pace, remembering all the mornings he had woken up early, all the miles he had run alone, and all the days he had pushed through doubt and fatigue. The marathon was every bit as grueling as he had imagined. The last few miles tested his resolve like nothing before, but Lucas had learned the power of discipline, and it carried him forward. When he finally crossed the finish line, exhausted but triumphant, he realized that this journey was never about the marathon itself. It was about the resilience and discipline he had discovered within himself. The aftermath. In the weeks that followed, Lucas's life took on a new shape. That discipline he had built stayed with him, transforming his approach to other areas of his life. From work to relationships to personal goals, Lucas had proven to himself that he could commit, endure, and achieve, and that knowledge became the foundation